Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are diving deep into one of the most powerful features of Next.js, which is we call as nested layout. By the end of this video, you will have a full understanding of what nested layouts are and why they are so important, how to structure Next.js project to take full advantage of them, and practical example of implementing nesting layout step by step. So grab your first drink, open your code editor, and let's get started. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell icon if you haven't already. I will got plenty more tutorials coming your way. So let's move on to the Visual Studio Code. So as you can see that in the last video we have discussed about the layout in Next.js, how the layout can be implemented in Next.js. We have done some practical example in the last video. So now in this video, we also talk about the nested layout. The layout which we talked about in the last video also provide nested layout in the Next.js application. Suppose for example if you want to create a special layout for your product detail page. So you can create with the help of nested layout .tsx file inside the product detail page. So let's get started and try to build that nested layout for the product detail page. So let's start building the special layout for the product detail page. In order to create a different layout for a product detail page, first of all we need to create a layout.tsx file where all the data of the page.tsx will be loaded. So let's start creating entire product ID of bracket. We create a new file with the name layout.tsx. We press over here, and inside that we can create an export function. So we can create like export default function, and we can name it at product layout detail. We can make product detail layout would be a better one to name it layout, and inside that we have a children. We have children inside that. After that we have children inside that. After that we have to read the children, which is the react node. Inside that, then we can open a new curly braces object, and now inside that we have a return statement. We can pass a return statement inside that, and we have a empty fragment, and inside it we can pass the children props, which we are receiving the current layout, and after that we can pass a h2 tag, which or the name called as featured product. And save it to there. Export default function layout.tsx. What could be an issue export, or it is export. Okay, now we name it as layout.tsx file created in that product ID, for which as we are creating a new special layout for the product detail page. Now as you can see, we have created a new layout for inside the product ID folder, which access the dynamically for ID of a particular product ID. Okay, inside that we have the page.tsx, and this content will be loaded inside that layout.page.tsx. So let's explore and try to run this particular in the browser. So let's move on to the browser, and here you can see we have a local of 3000, and if we visit about a page, we can see the same page which we have built in the last video. So now we tested for the product as we had built a different layout or nested layout for a product detail page. So let's explore the product and +1 for the simple product ID. So here you can see that detail of our product one and featured product will also loaded inside your layout.txt file. Here if you see that here h2 tag of feature product is visible on the layout file, and the page.tsx content which is detailed for about product, which is inside the layout, inside the product ID bracket folder will be loaded inside the layout file. And if you and you can see that both are content. This content is loaded from the layout.txt, and this is from the page.txt inside the product ID. Now what if you visit something other ID, like suppose we have visit 20. So you can see a detail about product 20 and feature product will be seen over here. Now 20, or it may be anything like 20 or 150. whatever you like, you will be easily sorted without any issue. So here you can see that how it can be visible, how the layout for different which we build for different product detail page can be easily built by with the help of nested layouts. As you can see that how the things will be, how this thing will be loaded. First of all, you can see that we have built the product, we have built up layout.txt into the product ID, which will be act as a layout for that particular ID when it will be called for that particular folder layout. Inside that we can pass the children, which these children will be treated the content of the page.tsx like h1 tag detail about product, and product ID will be act as a children inside the layout.txt, and this children will be loaded inside the before the su2 tag in the layout.txt. And this is what you are seeing, that it will be visible s2 tag and it has a detail of our product will be act as a children. So here how you can create a nested layout for if you want different layout for different pages in a Next.js application. You can build a nested layout on top of that, and on depend upon your requirement in the Next.js application. So let's visualize this how it can be worked in Next.js application. Let's move on to the slide. So let's visualize what we have done in this video today in Next.js of how we have created the nested layout for the product detail page. Here you can see on the left hand side, you can see the structure which we have built in this application currently, and on the right hand side you can see the overall layout how it can be worked. As you all know that when you visit the localhost, header, layout and footer will be seen. Now when we visit the localhost 3000 / product, header, footer and the list of product, and on the left hand side your product folder with the page.txt inside it will be activated or will be visible on the browser screen. And when you visit the localhost /product +1, then your feature product will be activated as layout.tsx will be, in which we have created the h1 tag and path or text to such as feature layout in this. And here you can see the product ID folder activated plus the layout.txt, and in that layout.txt your feature product with the h1 tag is present there. And when we read the localhost 3000 product +1, after that it will load the page.txt takes a content into the layout.txt file which we have created for the individual product detail page. So this is how you can create the nested layout in the Next.js application. You might wonder that already we have header footer in the pages, but if we don't want that header footer on all the pages as we are doing before, for that we have another multiple layout system in Next.js application which we will discuss in the next video. For this, it is for just you that you can easily understand. I think you can easily understand that how the nested layout works in Next.js application. For in today's video, this is for today only, and that is for this video on the file based routing and layout in Next.js. We will cover how to organize layout.txt and page.txt files and explore dynamic route like. And this is all for this video on nested layout in Next.js today. We explore how nested layout works within the app directory, allowing you to create a modular and reusable design for different sections for your application. Whether it's a global layout or section is specific one like product or product ID, nested layout help you keep your code clean and maintainable while ensuring consistent user experience. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell icon so you don't miss my future tutorial. Got question about nested layout or idea for future video? Drop them in the comment below. I will love to hear it from you. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Thank you.